Ladies and gentlemen, to an evening of awards and recognition. The official award ceremonies of the Standard Register 1990 100 Plus Club Convention.
Bob, I can tell you one thing. The Cleveland District is going to continue to go and go and go. Great job. Like your outfits, by the way, that everybody wore. I thought they were super. Several months ago, I've had the opportunity to visit one of our accounts in Akron, Ohio. And the purpose of the visit was to meet the customer, very good customer of ours called Roadway Express. And I think the outcome was that we received the contract from this customer. But to me, the most significant thing was I had a chance to meet the following individual that I'm going to introduce. And this is a big moment at the club. So ladies and gentlemen, will you please join me in bringing our next guest, our club president, Dave Boyce. Dave?
Thank you. Good morning. You know, it's amazing. We're all here to celebrate 1990 achievements, and 4 months of 1991 have already passed. I personally can't believe that 1990 has come and gone. Time does pass by quickly. With this passing of time, we are constantly facing a changing world. Speaking of passing time and certainly changes, I'm sure you all remember your first order with the company. Well, I want to tell you a little story about mine. Just about this time, back in 1977, I sold my first order with the company. I'd worked on this order for the better part of a whole week, designing, redesigning, meeting with the customer, and at the end of the week, the order sold for a grand total of $300. At that same point, I received in the mail the 1976 100 Plus Club brochure, and I soon found out that the 100 Plus Club president that year wrote in excess of $500,000. Now, I just worked all week on a $300 order. At that rate, I was going to sell $16,000 a year, just a tad less than $500,000. I figured if I could double, triple my production, the max, I was looking at $50,000 a year. Well, I knew one thing. I never had to worry about being 100 Plus Club president. Was I discouraged? You betcha. My conclusion? I just might be in the wrong job. But I had one big problem. I enjoyed what I was doing. I enjoyed making that sale. I solved the customer's problem. And for that, I was awarded an order, not based on price, but on the service that I gave them. For that, my thanks to the people of Standard Register, past and present, for teaching me how to sell standard style. Well, obviously, I didn't leave the company after that first sale. Rome wasn't built in a day, or a year for that matter. But it was the training that I received when I first came aboard, and over the years that's helped me to grow in this business. Since that order in 1977, a lot of changes have taken place. But my selling philosophy of standard style still applies today as it did back then. That brings us to 1990. Like any other year, 1990 offered its share of difficulties. But in addition, 1990 presented us with a solid view of a changing marketplace, a changing Standard Register. Give you a couple of examples. EDI, Electronic Data Interchange. Beam me up, Scotty. a service we are now offering our customers. Computerized forms design means to design forms and transmit copy to the plants. No more spec sheets, no more cut and paste. How about laser lock? A feature we use now for cut sheets and continuous laser forms. How about just-in-time deliveries? A means of eliminating storage cost. You know, these products and services that we have definitely weren't around when I was here in 1977, but our selling philosophy was. With all the changes taking place in today's marketplace, you can be assured of one thing that won't change, and that's the art of selling. There are two basic ingredients that you all possess: the ability to sell and the desire to succeed, or you wouldn't be here today. You couple these two ingredients with a company that has trained us to identify and solve customers' paperwork problems, and you have a sales professional trained in the art of selling. Be assured that whatever changes occur, you can confidently apply these basic principles as we've been all taught to succeed in our business. Without getting into details, 1990 brought to my account assignment a lot of changes that at first I was very uncomfortable with. But by applying these basic principles of selling standard style, as I've throughout my career, a potentially disastrous year turned into the greatest year of my career. Special thanks to a supporting cast at the district, regional, and the corporate level. And hats off to a great group of printing plants. It's truly an honor to be your 100-plus Club president. Good luck in 91, and let's thoroughly enjoy the balance of our 1990 100-plus Club. Thank you very much.